Yeah, they're passionate. They love their pro sports teams, college teams too in Boston. But we've got great support with the Patriots, the Red Sox, Bruins, Celtics. They're behind all of us, and we have a great relationship with those teams. But our fans are very passionate. I don't really think too much about any other team except this one and our preparations for the great team that we have to play on Sunday, and the Falcons. So to get here, you got to win a lot of games. You got to play well under pressure. So, all the teams have done that. This is where you want to be at the end of the year. You want to be in this game. You want to be playing for a championship. We're fortunate enough to do that. We have a good team. I have a lot of respect for these guys, the players, how hard they work, how competitive they are. And this is where we want to be. So we're going to enjoy it. We're going to embrace it, and we're going to compete on Sunday. No, I'm focused on trying to get our team ready to play the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday night. That's where all my energy and attention is. This is a very good football team. They're good in all three phases of the game. They compete hard. They're tough. They play well under pressure. They're young. They have a lot of speed on defense. They have a lot of playmakers on offense. They have good specialists. They've got a real good kicker. So they got a lot of great players. They're well coached. They don't make mistakes. They don't turn the ball over. They don't commit a lot of penalties. They make you go out there and beat them, and I think that's the mark of a good coach and a good staff. Coach Shanahan's done a tremendous job with this offense, and just watching them play every game, they move the ball relentlessly up and down the field with very few mistakes. So this is a well-coached team with a great organization at the top with Thomas Dimitroff, Scott Pioli. They've done a tremendous job here at this organization. Look, when you score 500 and I don't know how many points it is, 540 points, average 40 points a game in the playoffs. Look, this is a great offensive football team, and they're extremely well coached. So, I'm sure you got to put them up there with just about everybody. That's a great quarterback. He does everything well. He makes all the throws. He's athletic. We saw last week against Green Bay, scrambled 20 yards or whatever it was for a touchdown. So he can buy some time in the pocket, but he throws deep, throws short, hits the receivers on the run, so they get a lot of yards after the catch. He's got good poise in the pocket. Does a good job on the line of scrimmage, getting the offense into the right play based on defensive look. So really no weaknesses in his game. He's a tremendous player. He's had a great year. Yeah, well, look, Atlanta's got a great offense. They led the league in points. They're averaging 40 points a game in the playoffs. So to be a huge challenge. They have a lot of good players. They have a lot of weapons. You can't stop one guy. They have too many weapons. So we're going to have to play good team defense. We're going to have to play it for 60 minutes. It's by far the biggest challenge we've had all year. Toughest offense we've had to face. We're going to have to play our best game. That's no secret. We know that. Well, I think for the entire team, we all understand that we need to play our best game. We need to really have do a great job in our execution. And, all the things that are important fundamentally to having good plays, no matter what the plays are. So hopefully we can do that as a team. That goes for everybody. Yeah, well, as I said, you've got to be able to handle their entire offenses, and you can't stop one guy. They got too many great players, and, again, they're very well coached. Kyle does a tremendous job of utilizing everybody in the offense, running the ball inside, outside, play action, throwing the ball to everybody, receivers, tight ends, backs. Again, the quarterback can move. So we're going to have to play good team defense. Everybody's going to have to do a great job at their responsibility. And no one guy can stop the Falcons. And shutting down one guy isn't the answer because they got too many other guys. So we're going to have to play good team defense. That's all there is to it. Yeah, well, look, I've been very fortunate to coach Tom. Tom's a tremendous player. He's a tremendous competitor. He prepares extremely hard. He comes to work every day and gives his very best effort. So, again, I'm fortunate to have had the opportunity to coach Tom through these years. And, I think I have a lot of respect for him. I think, there's a mutual respect there. We each have a job to do. It's very different. All the jobs are important. We try to find a way to do our jobs and help the team win the best that we can. I think he does a great job of that. That's what I try to do. And I think that from that standpoint, we have a great relationship. We both want to win. We both want to do what it takes to win. So that's our focus pretty much every game. It's not always the same game plan, but it's the same, trying to get to the same end point.
You seem to be excited and proud of the team when I heard you talk to him after the AFC Championship game. How do you feel about this group of guys?
I love this group of guys. These guys really work hard. They're tough. They show up every day. They don't make excuses. They're ready to go. You know, we've played a lot of good football teams. They play hard from snap to whistle, 60 minutes. I have a lot of respect for that, and they practice that way too. It shows up in practice field.
How do you keep guys just focused and not becoming complacent and staying hungry?
Yeah, you know, well, I think that's a lot about the player. You know, as you know, like you were, you just want to compete and win every week, and you're not satisfied until you win the next one. You just want to keep competing, and we have a lot of guys in the locker room like that. Just like we did when you played, when Teddy played, when Roddy played, for us guys like that. You just go out and compete every week and win, and if you win one, then you go out and win the next one. And so we have a lot of guys that think like that.
Well, physical toughness and mental toughness. Mental toughness is doing what's right for the team when things aren't best for you. It's coming to work every day. It's being disciplined. It's putting it out there every day, not just when you feel like it. Anybody can do it when they feel like it. Yeah, it was great to have Dante. You know, I mean, he's one of the best coaches I've ever worked with. You know, Coach Saban, Coach O'Brien, Coach Scarnecchia. You got to put those guys up there. They're awesome. He did a great job. Yeah, no, I love fishing. Yeah, I pretty much eat anything that doesn't eat me. How about that? How about Maryland crabs? Yeah, I'll put that up there. Maryland crabs with Old Bay seasoning. Well, when I was in high school and college, I worked at Middleton's restaurant in Annapolis, so crepe Suzettes. I made crepe Suzettes and Caesar salad, so those are my two specialties there. Which I think they still make them there, so if you want Caesar salad and crepe Suzettes, go to Middleton's. They'll fix them up for you. You know, we have meals for the team. One of our, I'd say one of the most popular meals we have is Mission Barbecue. We have Mission Barbecue in the stadium, or, you know, in the locker room after practice. So, you know, Bill does a great job with that, too. Try to do, you know, let's say, yeah, we try to do what's right. Try to do what's right. So it's not, I don't think it's structured in any particular faith or that's not it. It's to try to do the right thing, to represent our team, our fans, our region, our ownership the right way. We do our very best at that. It's not perfect, but we do our best.
Many people say you're their hero, but who's your hero?
Many people say you are their hero, but who's your hero?
Who's my hero? Well, my hero are my parents, my mom and dad. They're my heroes. I was an only child, so I looked up to both of them. My dad passed away in 2005. So he was my hero, and I still look up to my mom, and she's, you know, she'll be 95 this year, so send a shout out to her. Hope she's doing well, and thanks for your great question. Thank you. You'll be somebody's hero someday too. I mean, my days are pretty well set by what time of year it is and what day it is. So what I'm doing in the middle of March is the same thing I was doing in the middle of March 15 years ago. It's draft related, so pick out a day, pick out a time, and there's probably not a whole lot of difference.